welcome back to the shooting channel. I hope you're all enjoying the weather and getting out and about to the little events at your local ground. And I hope that some of you have got plans for the glorious 12th. For those of you that haven't, can I recommend this? The virtual shoot walk at Courtine Hall. This is on the evening of the 11th, and not only does the money go to a good cause, but you may be in with a chance of winning an evening's duck flighting for up to 4 guns. Speaking of which, the bidding for the ISSF Championships from 2021 to 2024 has just come to a close, with over 21 locations wanting to host the championships across 5 continents. Who knows where that'll end up? And it's 8 years ago, almost to the day, that Pete Wilson brought us home a gold medal at the Olympics double trap. Here he is, look. And his commemorative stamp, and here he is with his MBE. Maybe if we all introduce just one more person to the sport this season, it will go a long way to show just how responsible we are. In fact, John Martin puts it better here.
We are all, quite literally, the future of our sport.
And as we progress further into the competition season, do remember that the CPSA do an excellent database where you can search for members by their names and it will give you a list of their results. If you yourself haven't started competing yet, it's something that you really should try and give a little bit of a go to. There's lots and lots of hints and tips on this channel, so like and subscribe if you haven't already, and that's going to give you techniques and to help you hit those slightly more difficult and challenging targets. Plus it's a great way to see lots of nice guns. We're also supporting the Game Challenge, which is one of the best walked ups in the country. In fact, it's one of the only walked ups in the country. And they've got the Rabbit Mania there as well, which is very addictive once you get the hang of it. If you're interested in this, there are still some places. Give David a ring at the Oxford Gun Company. Now, for those of you that have been following the Wild Justice story, you may have seen that Chris Packham is calling for a truce. Well, I'd love to tell you all about him, but I'm afraid I simply don't have the time. I'm sure you've got a rough idea anyway. Incidentally, whilst he's on the subject of raptors, a new app has been released to enable real-time and easier recording of birds of prey on grouse moors, so we can all get a better feel of the figures. Now, Packham and his truce. Let's go over to Gary Doolan from BASC to hear his thoughts on what appears to be quite a U-turn from Mr. Wild Justice.
We shouldn't be kidded here. Chris Packham doesn't want a truce with shooting. That's just something he's saying to get himself headlines, and on this occasion it's the Sun and the Daily Mirror. You know, you can't sit down and seriously talk about a truce when you're pointing a gun at the head of the other side, which is what he's doing at the moment with Wild Justice. They continue to take legal action that is damaging to shooting, is clearly damaging to the British countryside if they get their way, and is damaging to livelihoods. He has an extremist agenda. His truce will no doubt come with conditions that will play to that agenda. While he does that, shooting will continue to do the hard work. You know, the people who are out there today will continue to get their hands dirty. That, you know, continue to protect the countryside, continue to protect the wildlife, and we will continue to fight Chris Packham for everything that we stand for, and everything that we believe is right for us, for shooting, and for the British countryside.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening, and special thanks to John and Gary. This is a Shooting Channel. I'm Alex Sayer, and I'll see you next Newsday.